presents Closer Look.
While many are still asking questions about what happened to Malaysian Airlines Flight 17, criticism of how the investigation into the crash itself has been handled continues to grow. Well, joining us now live via Skype is aviation crisis consultant Ken Jenkins. Ken was actually sent to comfort families after the last Malaysian Airlines disaster. Ken, let's just start with, is this a normal sequence of events, or have officials been dragging their feet?
Hey, good afternoon, Macy. The answer to both your questions is no. It's not a normal sequence of events, and the officials haven't been dragging their feet. It's unfortunate, the situation, of course, at hand, but compiling it, making it worse, is the fact that the rebel separatists have held the accident site somewhat closed until recent days. I think today was the first day that they actually had any good time at the accident site in terms of boots on the ground.
Right. Now, given that this is the second catastrophe involving a Malaysian Airlines flight this year, there's the question about the brand. Can it survive?
And that's an interesting question that many financial analysts are asking. I would say from an aviation perspective, I think it certainly can survive. There's a precedent set from a number of airlines that have had multiple accidents within a short period of time that are still flying today. Provided that Malaysia Airlines takes care of the families in a timely and compassionate and empathetic way, I think you'll find that they may pull through this.
Right. Now, so the wreckage from missing Malaysian flight, I believe it was 370, has still not been recovered. With this crash, investigators have a lot more to work with. How fast can we expect some answers?
And that's going to depend on a number of things. How much time will the investigators actually have on the ground during each day to survey the wreckage? They'll certainly look for the 4 points of the plane: the tail, the nose, and the wingtips, and then work through that and see what they can find. Initial reports are showing that they're finding shrapnel through pieces of the fuselage, which will help them pinpoint where the actual missile hit the aircraft. Depending on that time, I mean, they usually spend anywhere from 3 to 7 days on ground. But in this particular case, the debris field is rather large. It may be a few days longer, and then they should have access to the black box material within a few days.
Okay, now mentioning the black box, what is the process of filtering through a black box, and how long can that take?
Well, that is going to depend on a number of things, and that is, are the tapes in good condition? First of all, assuming that they're in good condition, then they would be able to, provided they have the appropriate where they are, be able to access that information pretty quickly. However, the black boxes aren't going to give us a lot of answers outside of more confirmation of the altitude and the speed the plane was traveling.
Okay.
Other than that, it's not going to give us a lot more of, we know what happened, and that is the missile shot it down. It's just getting some tighter information.
Great. Well, Ken, is there anything else you'd like to add about this whole situation?
I would just simply like to say that my heart and thoughts and prayers, as so many of us here in the United States, goes out to the families of Flight 17 and for everything that they've had to endure, from waiting days for the bodies to be returned to hopefully at some point having personal effects recovery so that they have some of the items that their family members had with them when they died.
Absolutely. Well, Ken, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Macy. Appreciate it.